Hello, this is Doge Does Things, and today we are going to be playing a bit of Mindustry, which is this factory building tower defense game. I've already beaten this entire game, but not in the new update. Honestly, it's pretty not actually that new. I just didn't update it for a while, so I guess we should start by checking out Ground Zero. Know how this works. At least I do. So you start by clicking and mining copper on the ground, and then we immediately research the drill, because why do this when you can automate? Alright, then we immediately get conveyors. Nah, can't get junctions yet. So yeah, this is basically what we're doing right away. Kind of. That was not a good idea. I might have went too far with the whole drill thing. Ooh, nice. Alright, so now we should have enough, and now we can probably put in conveyors to actually transport them to the core. Nice, so we're actually getting production. Hopefully none of these get blocked up, because that'd be annoying. If the mechanical drills like stop rotating, that means that they are blocked up. It's mostly just add more drill and whatnot. Nice. Okay, we got copper, and now we just get every single resource that uses copper. Junction, which lets you cross over things. Duo, which is the turret. There you go. More drill. Some of these drills are not as helpful as others, because the less copper patches that they're on, the less useful that the drills are. You can also mine the lead, which I think is interesting. And this doesn't trigger the transition for the the tutorial. So what you can do is you can just put that, but it's not really like it's important. You don't get any waves or like any enemy waves showing up until like you reach a very specific point in the tutorial. So it's safe to make lead drills for now, so just so that I don't have to automatically or manually mine all this stuff. Well, why can't we get this stuff faster? Come on. Come on. Hey, alright. Oh, we have to move 25 lead to the core. I want to unlock all the rest of the resources. Nice. Alright. We've unlocked the entire rest of the map, which means we can just start going full factory mode. Completely ignoring the objective that is this earth. These deserts we need to add more. And production. Oh, nice. Alright, then we just do the same for this patch. So how I do these things is I put in two like rows of, and then I make a gap for a conveyor, then I put another row too. Then with the remaining space I can because then all the drills have a spot onto the conveyor. Alright. Another conveyor worth of copper. This should help a lot now. Trust, scrap is useful. And I do want to just get rid of these things because, I don't know, the derelict structures kind of look boring as hell. Just get out of here. Who needs... Oh wait, I didn't even unlock scrap, so I don't get scrap into my core by destroying this. I should probably just research scrap for the sake of having scrap. Yeah, we got scrap. Not like I actually care, but there you go. Scrap is being researched. I don't know why you start off with sand research and water research. This doesn't actually make sense because the first sectors don't have sand or water. And with my 20 scrap, I guess I can research the scrap wall, but only after I do probably the rest of the researches. The important researches include the scatter, which is a aerial turret, router, because you get to split things. Distributor, which is big router. Sorter, which lets you sort items in a single conveyor. Overflow gate, let's see, when things pile up you can have them go into different directions. Is this not enough for our conveyor? This might not be enough. I might need to... Oh wait, no, this is where the overflow gate comes in, because you can do something like bam, and then as the copper comes in, if there's not enough space on this conveyor, it'll just output onto the other conveyor. Pretty snazzy, actually. I don't think I should just put that onto here. I think I should just put it on its own separate line. Nice. Because this line's already almost full. And you know what? Even more copper. Actually, I should add more lead. Because we are lacking on lead. Not even kidding. We are kind of at a loss for lead right now. Bonk, bonk, bink, bank, boom. And then we can reach all of these lead drills. And we kind of this game gets a lot easier once you've played it a few times, because then you really know how things work. But in the later sectors, you will have to deal with enemies arriving, and they won't give you as much lenience as Ground Zero. Ground Zero really is the tutorial, just to get things running. Start your first, just your first look at the game. All right, let's bring all this stuff up. Maybe we should. Yeah, don't put this stuff. Oh yes, so much copper. We already have 1,000, and I might as well use this. Fortunately, I can't use my strategy here, but here I'll just do this. Will this work? Because I need to keep space for that instead of keep space. Yeah, that's enough. Oh my goodness, this is getting kind of ridiculous. It's got Bridge so I can just go use Bridge though across these gaps. So this does connect to all of them. All of them are connected. I'll keep it this. Now it seems that situation is. What's happening here? Oh, seems like this is a problem. Ooh. Do I need another copper line? Oh, I know the solution. You just just use junctions. Pretty easy. Junctions make everything better. So we can put that into here. This is getting kind of confusing, but yes, junctions let you cross over conveyors, but you might have to reroute around them a little bit. Here, we'll put in a similar thing, except now we go over here. Alright, nice. Then we kind of just cross this. There we go, we have gotten this other patch of lead to the core. Oh my gosh, we already have 2,000 copper. Things are going to be easy. Things are going to actually so smooth sailing. Now I can just research every other thing. Nice, nice, nice. Bam, is that almost everything? Oh, I need scrap for scrap walls. Oh no, I don't want to research scrap walls. Bro, when I saw my friend play this, which was after I recommended it to him. He spent time mining scrap, and it was annoying because scrap is useless, or at least it was in my update. But now you actually have to get some of it to, you know, feed your core to unlock scrap walls, which are just as useless because they're weaker than copper walls. So there's no point in them even existing. So now what? I guess we should make our defense to actually start the wave system. Because, yeah, we didn't suitable enough mining. Or, yeah, we did a good enough job mining. So now, we get our conveniently placed schematic. Didn't I make a Ground Zero? Oh, I think I forgot to, but since I played this before, I made an entire schematic that's just Ground Zero. No, I don't want to put it there. Wait, well, where's a good spot to put it? Here? Oh, wait, yeah, this is a good spot. Both the walls. Hey, okay. Now, we just do it on the other side. This time we don't need to make it a stick. Then, we completely abuse the hell out of distributors. Observe. Since the only units, or sorry, the only types of turrets we can use right now are duos, then the best thing to put, of course, is just literal duo spam. Here, and do this. So yeah, that's a lot of duos. And if you think about it, that's probably going to win us the sector. Just all these duos right here. But if you really think about it, Why stop there? Because F is the copy and paste, and copy and paste kind of yields to some interesting designs. Okay. Oh no, my copper is actually going down actively because of how many duos I'm placing. The game never expects you to actually put down this many in normal gameplay, because, you know, this is not what you're meant to do. You're meant to be like not expecting there to be a wave and just do the tutorial as stated. Yeah, and also I think the actual wave starts after this tutorial message, which tells you to place copper walls. You know why these aren't counted? It's because they're large copper walls. Large copper walls don't count to the total. That's weird. I think that's really weird. I think they should. They should add to the total. Large copper walls. But I mean, I'm not complaining. It gives me more time to add more duo spam. And if I want more throughput, then I can just put this here, and then I can afford to remove a few duos here. Can I? Maybe. Maybe not. Scrap wall. If we patiently wait for that to fill up, I might actually just mine scrap to get the scrap wall while I'm waiting. Riveting gameplay, guys. Alright, nice. We have enough to research the scrap wall. But then there's the large scrap wall, which requires 700 scrap, and I don't really feel like going for that. And are our turrets filled up yet? No. I'm kind of impressed that they're not filled up yet. I might actually replace this with more throughput. And it also makes it symmetrical, so... These gotta fill up eventually, right? Oh, and also... Well, in the meantime, I might as well make, the aerial turrets, which come in as... at a later point. I might as well make them now. Because, the tutorial, is gonna make me do it later anyway, so I might as well do it now, while I'm waiting for something else. And this is a really basic design to get 5 scatters up. You can never really go overkill, so that's why I placed so many duos down. And also, you use F, just as it's copy and paste, it's also save schematic. So, what is this? Scatter, go burr. That seems like a good name. Nice. Oh, you know what? You know what would do good? Another one. Because I already have the schematic open. Might as well add another one. What's the harm in that? Oh, also, we almost have max copper, so I might as well use it. Oh, there we go, look. Our duos are completely maxed out on their ammo. So, let's start the wave by adding 6 copper walls somewhere. Let's add them in some random place. Yeah, let's add them next to our core, because funny. Let's just teleport to the core. Let's add them, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. How happens if you delete it? Oh, 4, 5. Up here. Yeah. It's the enemy drop zone. I thought deleting them would reset the counter. I was just wondering. Okay, yeah. We get it. It's kind of evil that they immediately start a wave, even if you're not expecting it. Oh, and also, I can make a scrap wall. Isn't that incredible? Wait, let's make a scrap wall. I want a scrap wall. Wait, I want to place a scrap wall. Wait, why is it not destroyed? The scrap wall here says it's destroyed. What? Oh, no, this one is destroyed. Okay, well, I guess there's just scrap walls now. What could go wrong? Yeah, I have to wait 45 seconds for the enemies to approach, so I guess... You know what that means. More scrap mining time. Oh, there's some enemies. Alright, let's check them out. Oh, yeah. Never mind. No, they're here. Hey, cool. We get to they aim at the scrap walls instead of my normal walls on mostly. So yeah, they're gonna destroy this well before they destroy the other thing. Wait. Oh yeah, aerial turrets. Is there anything missing? No, nothing's being destroyed. I could add another set of walls, just as an extra backup. You never know. And they could theoretically make a stronger defense than ever seen before. I could have increased the difficulty as well, but I think that's just not part of the fun. Because I'm not ready for late game sectors with absolutely ridiculous just amounts of health. Because later sectors, if you get like one of the higher tier enemies with 200% health, then you're done. You're not coming back from that. Alright, well. I sure hope that this recording ends up not being absolute trash, as they call it. Like, insanely garbage. That's the hope here. You know what? I give in. I'm making scrap mines. I know. It's literal scrap. I'm making scrap mines. I am making scrap mines. I can't believe it. There you go. There's freaking scrap mines now. What's next? I actually don't know what's worse than scrap to mine. The coal to the core. Well, there you go. We have scrap production. How do we actually do something like this? Nice. Cool, we have scrap now. Oh, there's some enemies. There were enemies. Oh yeah, I guess we can make automatic scrap mining here as well. Ooh, I don't want it to touch my info. We need to get this right here. That's right. Then we put our scrap mines on. Look, it's scrap. Honey. That's good enough. Scrap mining. Oh yeah, I said the scrap production thing. Oh wait, you can't build on water? And like I know I can't build on water, but not. I didn't know that Ground Zero had deep water. Yay, automatic scrap. This will eventually get to the 700. We need to research the scrap wall or the large scrap wall, and then we'll finally be done with this. I never want to see scrap again. I want to see that all the scrap is taken out of my core, and it will be eviscerated. Alright, well, let's see what the next wave looks like. Oh, it's flying enemy. Die. And it's two of these little guys. Two of the normal ones. And they're also dead. Surely they eventually killed the scrap wall. I want these scrap walls to die. You know what? I'm actually going to go and make a layer of scrap wall in front of the other walls. Just because. Why not? Why not add scrap wall in front of everything else? I'd rather scrap die than my precious copper. So there you go. There's scrap walls. And I might as well replace this one. Nice. Alright, we have scrap walls as part of our defense. They look so ugly. I don't know why I've done this. So really all we have left to do is wait for this scrap to pile up and make large scrap walls. And while we wait for that, I might as well start the new waves. And these are just 3 normal guys. Die. Ooh, is my scrap? Oh, my scrap is blocked. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's such an unfortunate thing to happen. Isn't that such a shame? I can't use all scrap, isn't that so easily unfortunate? Looks like we gotta add more scrap. Or at least more bears for scrap. This is sad. Well, I'm adding more of this stuff. It should have more. There you go. More scrap intake. Honestly, look, this is almost at the maximum amount of stuff you can get into your core at the same time. Oh, almost at the 700, then I can cut it off. Maybe I don't cut it off. What if I just keep this scrap? I've already gotten all the scrap, so, like, why stop? What if one day I want to build scrap walls? Oh, great. Completionism is stopping me from not building scrap walls. I guess we're gonna build scrap walls now. From now on, we're building scrap walls. Oh. Yep. Scrap. Oh, wait, this huge scrap wall. I forgot this existed. Yeah, you gotta get more scrap now. Yeah, alright, good enough. I don't care enough. We're gonna automatically generate the scrap anyway, so might as well destroy the last few waves. Let's just speedrun the last waves, and we'll be on our way. That'll be the end of Ground Zero. Alright, I'm pretty sure wave 9 is the hardest one. There goes the aerial turret, or the aerial units. And there goes these guys. Oh, we got the big chunker, the mace right here. You see, it's a little bigger than the other guys. He shoots flame. It's short range, and the thing is, that's a long distance still, relatively. Oh no, my scrap wall got destroyed. How sad. And the final wave is just 5 normal dudes. Sector captured. Okay, is there any research? Of course, a huge scrap wall, but that seems to be it for Ground Zero. Thank you for watching, I guess.